Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to share with you some fragrances in my collection that people will smell before they see me, aka smell me before you see me. It's a thing that you guys and I have going on in our comment section. Like, we love loud fragrances. We want our fragrances to announce our presence. People are always talking about leaving a scent trail and a sillage after you've gone. But we want to be smelled before we get there and after we've gone, okay? So if you want to know about these smell me before you see me, beast mode, powerful, loud, announce your presence fragrances in my collection, then just continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you thumbs up the video. Let YouTube know you love my content. Make sure you leave me a comment below. I want to know what you like, what you don't like. I want to know what fragrances in your collection people smell before they see you. And also, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure the red button is now gray. Okay, so let's jump right into we have a lot of fragrances, y'all. So the first one we're going to start with is a fragrance that I wore the other night on a date night with babe. And I haven't really been reaching for this fragrance. I want to say definitely this year was my first time reaching for it. And since the fall time of last year, since last fall, I haven't reached for this fragrance. So I decided to reach for it. And when I tell you my entire life was gotten, please believe it, please. And it's none other than Woman in Gold by Killian. So y'all know I have my whole like Killian row up there. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's somewhere up there. I love Killian fragrances. I love the bottles. I love the DNA in Killian fragrances. I love how Killian fragrances make me feel so sexy and pretty and feminine. I don't have any of the masculine leaning ones. Maybe Angel Share, I guess some of you guys would say, but to me, Angel Share doesn't lean masculine. Or what's the other one with the pineapple? Apple Brandy on the Rocks. So for me, like, I just feel like my most sexy feminine self when I'm wearing Killian fragrances. So I decided to pull out Woman in Gold. And when I tell you, I got compliments. Babe was like, what are you wearing? And it was just like such a inquisitive, like, what are you wearing? Like, because he thinks he knows all my fragrances at this point, but he doesn't. So this one kind of took him by surprise. He thought it was a new scent and he just loved it, and I was loving it. It's so creamy. It has like I'm thinking it's a scent. Actually, I have the notes right here in front of me. So I don't have to guess. But y'all, this fragrance is very loud. I didn't realize this fragrance was such a beast mode. Like, honestly, I wear this fragrance. It's not like this was my first time wearing it, but I haven't worn it in a while, so I kind of forgot the experience that I got with this fragrance. And this, like I said, my whole entire life was gotten. So bergamot, mandarin orange, aldehydes, vanilla absolute, rose, geranium, freesia, vanilla, akigala wood, tonka bean, and patchouli. Y'all, this is a beautiful scent. I know a lot of y'all are probably hearing the notes like the akigala wood, the tonka, the patchouli. Do not be afraid of this fragrance. I feel like this is such a beautiful, gorgeous, sexy masterpiece of a fragrance. And it is a beast mode scent. And you're going to smell me before you see me and long after I've gone. Listen, get y'all some Woman in Gold. Okay, I'm so happy that is it a rediscovery? Did I rediscover you, girl? It wasn't a rediscovery, because let me show y'all my little dent. Look at this. I mean, this is all I have left. That is all I have left, because when I first got this fragrance, I was wearing it like crazy, okay? But then I started to get other fragrances and kind of like put this one down and not really reach for it. But y'all, this is everything, okay? Woman in Gold by Killian. They will definitely smell you before they see you. Next up, by Mind Games, we have Checkmate. If you love an earthy, in-depth, deep rose fragrance, you will absolutely love this fragrance. Y'all, this is everything for rose lovers, even for non-rose lovers, because it just smells. This rose isn't the kind of rose that y'all always be talking about, like the old smelling rose, or, you know, whatever y'all be saying about the rose. I love rose, but this just smells different. Oh my goodness. It smells so opulent. It smells so round. It's kind of earthy, but in a good way, because it just balances out all the roses that's in this fragrance. Long lasting. The performance on this fragrance is excellent. All Mind Games fragrances, actually. This one in particular is excellent. This is a Beastmode fragrance. They will definitely smell you before they see you. Leave your scent trail and all of that behind. This is everything, okay? Like I said, if you love rose, it's a little earthy, so it's not like a sweet, fruity, jammy type of rose. It's not one of those wet, crisp smelling roses. It's a rose that I've never smelled before. It's definitely a different take on a rose, and y'all, I'm obsessed. I love it. When I got the discovery set of Mind Games, I want to say this was the first one I smelled, and I was excited about it first sniff, and I'm still very, very much excited about it. This is everything. Davana, Champagne, Rose de Mai, Bulgarian Rose, Rose Centifolia, bourbon, tobacco, patchouli, and tree moss. Now, if you heard the champagne note and you're probably thinking, oh, it smells like Dom Rosa. No, it doesn't. Okay, although that's a rose and champagne fragrance, this is rose champagne, but it's done completely different. They don't have any similarities to me, in my opinion. And to be quite honest, the champagne isn't that prominent in this fragrance. The champagne in Dom Rosa is champagning. Like, where's my glass? I want a glass. I want to have some chocolate and some champagne. It's not like that in this fragrance right here. This one, like I said, it smells, oh my God, it smells more earthy. And I know that's not probably like a scent profile that you guys would want to smell like, but in this fragrance with all the roses, it is done beautifully. And like I said, they will smell you before they see you. It's a unisex scent, but I don't think it leans masculine. I feel like it can be worn by a man or a woman, but it will smell feminine on her and masculine on him. You know what I mean? You can't save 20% on this one, but I will link it below. And if you want to purchase, you can purchase from soavantgarde.com, because the owner of Mind Games is also the owner of soavantgarde.com. Okay? So use my link and purchase this fragrance. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you love rose, earthy type scents that's very loud and prominent. This is a masterpiece. Checkmate by Mind Games. Next up is a fragrance that I don't really speak about that much on my channel. It's by Chanel, and it's Coco Mademoiselle Intense. Now, if you know anything about Chanel fragrances, you know Chanel fragrances do not suffer in the performance department, at least not on me. Every Chanel fragrance that I've had, if I don't mind my sprays, I can choke myself out. That's how powerful and strong they are. Now, the Intense of Coco Mademoiselle, this one right here, they will smell you before you even put your fragrance on. It is super prominent, super loud. Like, you definitely have to mind your sprays and mind where you're wearing this, because people will always smell this on you, okay? It doesn't matter where I've worn this fragrance. I've gotten a compliment on this fragrance, or people ask me, are you wearing Coco Mademoiselle? It is a popular scent, I will say that. But it's a pretty scent. I love it. It has Sicilian orange, there's bergamot, rose, jasmine, patchouli, tonka bean, and Madagascar vanilla. It doesn't smell like your typical Chanel fragrance that has like that stigma or that rep that they smell older, or, you know, like not like the number 5 or the Coco or anything like that. This smells very young, very fresh. It is a popular scent. A lot of the girls have this fragrance and love it, and for good reason, because this fragrance is a beautiful scent. And the Intense, make no mistake about it, they will be smelling you before they see you. So Coco Mademoiselle Intense. Next up, by the Dior Privé line, we have Gris Dior. Y'all, if you love rose and if you love patchouli, you will love this fragrance. Now, me and patchouli, we have a love-hate type of relationship. I did a whole video on patchouli 2 years ago, or maybe 2.5 years ago at this point, when I first started my channel, because I love patchouli, but then sometimes I cannot take the patchouli. The patchouli needs other notes for me to love it. The patchouli needs other notes alongside it for me to be able to tolerate the patchouli. I don't want anything that smells too dirty or too earthy on my skin. This is perfect because you smell the patchouli, because I actually love to smell patchouli. The first time I've ever smelled patchouli was in Bali at the Ritz-Carlton. I smelled patchouli and I was like, wow, like this is some strong-ish. It is some strong-ish. It's definitely an acquired scent, but in fragrances, I love it because it adds that extra something to the fragrances that otherwise it would just be flat or lacking something, some oomph, you know what I mean? But the rose in this fragrance paired with the patchouli is everything. And when I tell you, they are loud, they are singing in the choir. People will smell you before they see you, okay? So it opens up with bergamot. There's rose, patchouli, jasmine, amber, cedar, sandalwood, and woody moss. Beautiful scent. It's a unisex scent. I can smell it on a man and smell it on a woman. I don't think it leans feminine though. It's not like a feminine pretty girl scent, but I also don't think it leans masculine. I think it's like right down in the middle. I can smell it on him and I can smell it on her. But definitely, if somebody wear this, I can smell it because this is a very strong, powerful fragrance that I absolutely love. Gris Dior by Christian Dior. Next up by Creed, we have Aventus for Her. Y'all, this is one of my For Life fragrances. This is one of my holy grail fragrances. I love this fragrance so much. You can see by my dent. I don't wear it too much because I don't want to waste this. Like, this is pricey. It was a gift from Bae, but it is pricey. I don't want to waste too much of it, but I wear it so hard. Like, when I wear this, I spray because I know people are going to smell me, okay? I know I'm going to leave an impression. I know I'm going to leave a scent trail. I wore this fragrance a year or two ago. If you guys remember my vlog that I did when I went to the premiere of the Kanan show on Stars, I went to the premiere and it was a small theater premiere. And when I tell you, everybody in the area was like, oh my God, it smells so good in here. Something smells good. Someone smells good. And I already know they was talking about me because don't nobody wear fragrances like me, okay? A lot of people wear fragrances, loud fragrances, and they may spray it here, give it a little rub. The top notes are gone. The fragrance done dissipated on your skin. You're not getting the full performance and you're not experiencing the fragrance how it should be experienced. Do not be afraid to spray your fragrances, okay? Once in my whole entire life, I was choking someone out with my fragrance. And I can tell you which fragrance that was. It's no longer in my collection because I'm over that scent. But it was it was Mugler's Alien, the purple bottle. That fragrance damn near had somebody choked out on the floor like dead, okay? That's the only time I've ever worn a fragrance and offended somebody with my scent. I've never ever had an experience like that. I mean, people will smell it and say, oh, something smells good. And I feel like I'm doing my due diligence. Like, I feel like I'm doing the world a service because the world don't really smell too good. So if I come around with my good smells, it's on my clothes, it's on my skin, it's on my accessory, it's on everything, you know what I mean? Then I feel like I'm doing the world a service. And Creed Aventus for Her is going to make everybody smell you, period. This has patchouli again. I feel like a lot of the fragrances that we're going to speak about today that are very powerful in beast mode and people will smell you before they see you, they feature the note of patchouli, okay? Green apple, bergamot, lemon, pink pepper, sandalwood, I mean, there's a lot of notes in this fragrance, y'all. There's even a peach note, but honestly, I don't really smell the peach. I mainly get like a sour green apple, but oh my God, I'm so obsessed. This is so good, y'all. I feel like it can be worn all year round because I've worn it all year round. It's so powerful. It pushes through the cold. I'm obsessed with it. If it's on soavantgarde.com, you can save 20% using my discount code, TheGreat20. This is everything, okay? Creed Aventus for Her. Next up by Bond number 9, we have Nomad. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one, y'all, because y'all already know. It's a fruity oud fragrance. It has pear, it has rose, it has oud. It's a beautiful scent. This is a powerhouse, okay? I'm wearing this. Bae's wearing some other powerful fragrance. Somebody's like, oh, something smells good, or somebody smells good over here. And Bae and I are arguing like, no, they smell me. And he's like, no, they smell me. I'm like, no, they smell me. Because this one is one that will compete with anybody's loud fragrance. This is a beast mode scent, okay? And quiet as it's kept, the person was smelling me, all right? Because they came over by me, so they were smelling me. But this is a beautiful scent, y'all. I feel like it's a unisex scent, but it's another one that doesn't lean masculine, in my opinion. Now, this isn't a feminine, pretty girl like fragrance. Like, when I think about this fragrance, I don't think about the color pink. I think about this color right here, this cobalt blue color, which is my favorite color. It stands out. It's shocking. It'll get your attention. It's not doing too much, but it is loud. You know what I mean? It's not neon, but you will see it. And that's how I feel about the fragrance. It's not doing too much. It's not going to offend anybody like, say, Angel, keep saying Angel, Alien, Mugler's Alien, but you will definitely smell this fragrance. It has a presence. People will smell you before they see you. It's a beast mode. It lasts forever on the skin, and I'm obsessed with this scent. You guys know that already if you're not new here. Bond number 9, Nomad. Next up by Memo, we have Marfa. If y'all remember a vlog that I did maybe 2 years ago. I got this fragrance from Bergdorf Goodman and I love it. Okay, it is a polarizing scent. It is very different. I wouldn't suggest this fragrance to you guys like, oh, you need this in your life, go get it. If you like unique different scents, you will love this. If you love tuberose, but it's a very sharp tuberose, it's not the tuberose that you're gonna find in like what has tuberose, like My Way, that has like a bubblegummy tuberose, or any of those type of tuberose, like creamy sweet bubblegummy type tuberose. This is a sharp, more on the animalic side of tuberose. It's so strong that you can wear this in the fall and winter, but you can also wear it in the spring and summer. But it has a presence. Okay, this is different. It has a presence. People will definitely smell you, but you smell that tuberose. So if you're not a fan of tuberose, you won't like this. If you love tuberose, go on ahead and get this, because this is a beast mode scent. Okay, Marfa by Memo. Next up by BDK, we have Creme de Cuir. This right here, y'all, is so beautiful. It has a suede note, and the suede in this fragrance, it just feels like a super soft baby buttery suede leather jacket. Like, that's what the suede reminds me of. And it also has a super sweet, super juicy pineapple notes, y'all, and a woody dry down. This right here is a masterpiece. I've gotten complimented on this fragrance. It is very loud, very prominent. I love it. Love it so much, y'all. If you love pineapple scents, but not like Dolce & Gabbana pineapple, which I love that fragrance. Y'all know I got that fragrance in 2020 when it first came out, and I absolutely love it. But it's different from that type of a pineapple. It's also very different from Lamar's Kajal pineapple. Like, it's different from that pineapple as well. You can have both. You can have all three. So this one has pink pepper, pineapple, bergamot, sandalwood, suede, vanilla, leather accord, birch, and musk. Y'all, this is an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. It has all the notes that I love. I love a sweet, fruity, juicy pineapple, especially for the spring and summer. I wouldn't say that I love a leather accord, but I guess I do, because I love saffron and it gives me that leather accord. And I do love the suede in this fragrance, because you actually smell it in this fragrance, but it's so blended to perfection. It's so soft and smooth. This is a beautiful scent, y'all, and you can also save 20% using my discount code on soavantgarde.com, the Great 20. Is it a safe blind buy? No. I beg to differ. Please do not blind buy this fragrance, because like I said, you smell the suede, and I don't know how y'all are with suede, and you know, y'all could be real funny when it comes to certain fragrances. Like, it's fragrances that I'm like, how could they not love this? And y'all are like, it was nauseating to me. This made me sick. This, you know, so I don't know, but I know I love it. Creme de Cuir by BDK. Next up by Bottega Veneta, we have Illusion. Y'all, this is a designer fragrance that smells like it should cost at least $300. Okay, I'm glad it didn't, but I'm just saying, this smells very, very expensive. This right here is so sophisticated. It's so sexy. It has a sweet fig note and also a tonka note. Y'all, this is everything. You don't see many people talking about this. I don't think I've seen anybody talking about this fragrance, but it is beautiful. Okay, do not let that fool you. I feel like it's not sold at Macy's. I think you can only get it at, like, if you were to go in store to try to smell it, you can probably get it at Neiman Marcus and Bloomingdale's and Saks, I think, as well. Yeah, maybe don't blind buy it, but this is beautiful. Like, as y'all can see from my dent, this is a beautiful scent. Like I said, it has a strong fig note, like a sweet fig. It's not green, but it has that tonka bean in the base. It's kind of creamy and sweet, kind of gives off like an almondy type of vibe. It lasts forever on the skin. It's very classy, very sophisticated. Another alpha female boss type scent, but you can wear this every single day. This can be a signature scent. This can be dressed up. This can be dressed down. Like, it's a very versatile scent, and I feel like it's also an all year round type of scent as well. Illusion by Bottega Veneta. Y'all know it wasn't going to be a smell me before you see me list without a Tizzy on the list, right? Next up, we have Tiziana Terenzi's Tabit. First of all, let's just start with the fact that I could have put any Tiziana Terenzi fragrance on the list. I just happened to choose this one because all of Tiziana Terenzi fragrances, every single last one of Tiziana Terenzi fragrances that I've experienced, and it's over 40 at this point, you can be smelled before you're seen, okay? Tiziana Terenzi fragrances do not play when it comes to performance and longevity and just the overall scent of the fragrance. They're not for everybody. I know that. They're not for everybody, okay? However, if you like that Tiziana Terenzi DNA, you will absolutely love Tabit. This is fruity. It has cotton candy. It has coconut. Y'all, it has peach. It's just a fruity, sweet, like candy sweet, fruity fragrance that will take over your senses. Like your senses are going to be all over the place. It's sweet, it's floral, it's beachy, it's tropical, it's everything. Like it's so beautiful. I cannot describe this scent. You just have to smell it for yourself. Beautiful scent, a beautiful projection, beautiful sillage, just a beautiful fragrance all around. You can also save 20% on soavantgarde.com using my discount code, TheGreat20, and get this fragrance. I don't think it's a safe blind buy because it is resinous and it does have that Tiziana Terenzi DNA. So try to get a sample. You can also get samples from soavantgarde.com if you wanted to. If you want to just smell it at Neiman Marcus and then come home and then buy it on So Avant Garde with my discount code, you can do that too. But you definitely need Tabit in your life, y'all. Tabit by Tiziana Terenzi. Next up on the list by Montale, we have Roses Musk. If y'all know anything about fragrances, if y'all know anything about Montale fragrances, y'all already know Montale fragrances do not play, okay? It may be that synthetic component that they put in the fragrance to make it project and last long. But either way, if you want your fragrance to last long, then you will purchase a Montale fragrance. People will smell you before they see you. They will smell you after you've gone. I mean, this is incredible. This is a beautiful, sweet, jammy rose fragrance. I believe there's jasmine in here as well. Y'all, this fragrance does not play. I told you guys before that this was Kim Kardashian's signature scent before. It was rumored to be Kim Kardashian's signature scent at one point. And I done told y'all the men's go crazy over Kim Kardashian, okay? So she is beautiful, but I'm sure it has something to do with her scent as well. And if she was wearing this, then we know why. So Montale Roses Musk. Next on the list by Burberry, we have My Burberry Black. Now this one right here, it's not a safe blind buy, all right? I love it, but don't get it because I love it. Like, oh, we love all the same fragrances. Y'all may not like this fragrance. This is very polarizing. This is different. But when I tell you, I'm obsessed, okay? I love this fragrance. The only other person in these YouTube streets that talks about this fragrance, that loves this fragrance, is my girl, Abby from Abby with Love. Abby loves this so much. Listen, y'all, she has a bottle that's literally like this big. And I'm not exaggerating. I kid you not. I've never even seen a bottle that big. It's like this big. Like she has to pick it up like this. That's how much she loves this fragrance. So if you love it, you're going to love it and ride hard for it. But if you don't like it, you're literally going to hate it. And you're probably going to throw tomatoes at the screen at me because you're going to be like, why did she make me buy this? But I love it, y'all. It's so strong. It's a Burberry scent that is like powerful beast mode. Burberry Heart Elixir is strong and it's powerful. And you know, my other Burberry fragrances. But this one right here, this is on another level, okay? This one has jasmine, candied rose, peach nectar, amber, and patchouli. And the nose behind this fragrance is Francis Kirkjohn. Y'all know I love his nose because I love so many of his fragrances. But y'all, this one right here, if you want something very powerful, very resinous, very sweet, very, like, you got to be in the mood for this one right here because this one makes a statement on you, okay? Like, you want something that people will smell before they see you. You might pass out before you get to them if you spray too much of this because it is so powerful, okay? She did not come to play. My Burberry Black by Burberry. The last fragrance on the list is by Clive Christian, and this is Rock Rose. Y'all, I think I told y'all it's just Clive Christian for me, okay? If I have to say my top 3 fragrance houses, Clive Christian is in my top 3. It's the Clive Christian DNA for me. It's something about Clive Christian fragrances that just resonate with me. You don't see a lot of people talking about Clive Christian fragrances, but trust me, do not let that deter you from the masterpiece fragrances that are Clive Christian. Y'all, this is Rock Rose. It is a unisex scent. It's not a feminine, pretty girl scent. If you like super feminine fragrances, if you like the color pink when it comes to your fragrances, then you won't like this. You see how this bottle is? The fragrance smells like this. It's very commanding. It's commanding attention, very alpha female, very in your face, very I'm a boss, I'm a CEO. That's the type of vibe of this fragrance right here. This is everything. They will smell you before they see you. After you've long gone, they're going to continue to smell you. You're going to have this on your skin until you take a shower, okay? This is a Beastmode fragrance. I kid you not. Clive Christian fragrances do not play, okay? Like, don't get it twisted. I love Clive Christian fragrances. So this one opens up with bergamot. Then there's black pepper, neroli, sage, lavender, violet, cacao, vetiver, amber. This is like a date night fragrance that you put this on and your bae is going to be all over you because you're going to just smell like the Queen of Sheba. Like this right here, everybody has different interpretations of sexy. For me, this is sexy. It's deep, it's dark, it's mysterious. You can't figure out what it is, but you just know you love it. You know what I mean? That's what this fragrance is for me. You can also save 20% on soavantgarde.com using my discount code, TheGreat20. Not a safe blind buy. Like I said, if you love super feminine, femme, pink, pretty girl, fluffy fragrances, you may not like this one right here, okay? But give it a chance if you're trying to explore and change your fragrance palette. Try this one out. Get a sample, okay? Rock Rose by Clive Christian. All right, guys, we've come to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let's talk about some fragrances that you have in your collection that people smell you before they see you, okay? And also, you guys have to know that how you spray definitely has a effect on if people will smell you before they see you, because it doesn't matter if the fragrance is super loud beast mode. If you're spraying one little spray right here and then you thinking it's gonna just like take over the whole entire world, it ain't gonna do that. It's scented water, okay? You got to give it a little bit more than that. So spray the fragrance. Don't be afraid to spray, and they will smell you before they see you. So let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.